Sonja Henie was born on April 8, 1912, in Oslo, into a family that recognized both talent and opportunity. Her father, Wilhelm Henie, was a former world cycling champion and a keen promoter of sports, while her mother, Selma, provided a supportive home. From an early age, Sonja displayed remarkable coordination and a natural affinity for movement, quickly gravitating toward the skating rinks that dotted the Norwegian landscape. It was clear from the start that she was destined for something extraordinary. By the age of 6, Sonja was already training in figure skating under the guidance of her father, who instilled discipline and a rigorous work ethic. Wilhelm believed that excellence was achieved through relentless practice, and he ensured that Sonja received structured instruction while also developing her own creativity on the ice. Her early years were characterized by long hours of repetitive drills, refining edges, jumps, and spins, but also by play, music, and dance, all of which would inform her unique style later. Henie first competed nationally at the age of 10, impressing judges with her grace and precision. She quickly ascended the ranks of Norwegian figure skating, capturing her first national championship by the age of 11. Her style was distinctive. She combined athleticism with artistry, executing jumps with elegance and spins with remarkable speed. At a time when figure skating was largely dominated by older, more experienced skaters, Sonja's youth and natural talent made her a sensation. Her rise coincided with the 1920s expansion of figure skating as an international sport. The International Skating Union, ISU, organized more frequent competitions, and Henie was sent to represent Norway at the 1924 World Figure Skating Championships. Though she was only 12 and placed modestly, her potential was evident. Over the next several years, she dominated European competitions, demonstrating a combination of technical skill and charismatic performance that was revolutionary. By 1927, Henie had won her first world championship, marking the beginning of an unprecedented streak. She would go on to win 10 consecutive World Figure Skating Championships from 1927 to 1936, a record that remains unmatched. Her dominance extended to the European Championships as well, where she captured a string of titles throughout the same period. Her technical proficiency was complemented by a revolutionary approach to performance. She incorporated short skirts, white boots, and ballet-inspired choreography, transforming the visual and cultural perception of female skating. Henie's first Olympic appearance came at the 1928 Winter Olympics in St. Moritz, Switzerland, when she was just 15 years old. She narrowly missed a medal, finishing 4th, but the experience galvanized her determination. At the 1932 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York, she claimed her first Olympic gold medal in ladies singles figure skating. Her performance captivated audiences, combining athletic precision with showmanship, a hallmark that would define her career. For years later, at the 1936 Winter Olympics in Garmisch-Partenkirchen, Germany, she successfully defended her Olympic title, cementing her status as the world's premier female figure skater. While her achievements on the ice were unparalleled, Henie was also a trailblazer in popularizing the sport globally. She brought a new emphasis on theatricality and entertainment, blending skating with dance, music, and costume design. Her style influenced generations of skaters who sought to combine athleticism with artistry. Off the ice, she was a media sensation. Newspapers across Europe and North America followed her competitions closely, and her fame grew beyond the traditional figure skating audience. In the mid-1930s, Henie transitioned from competitive skating to professional performance, seeing opportunities in the United States for both financial security and international recognition. She signed contracts for ice shows, including the Ice Capita, and toured extensively, performing for sold-out audiences in arenas and theaters. Her shows were lavish productions, combining intricate skating routines with elaborate costumes, lighting, and musical accompaniment. She elevated ice shows from simple exhibitions to fully choreographed entertainment spectacles. Henie's influence extended into Hollywood, where her popularity caught the attention of film producers. In 1937, she made her cinematic debut in 1 in a Million, followed by a string of successful films such as Thin Ice, 1937, Sun Valley Serenade, 1941, and It's a Pleasure, 1945. Her films showcased her skating talents while also portraying her as a glamorous, sophisticated star. She became one of the highest-paid actresses of her time, earning contracts that rivaled other Hollywood icons. Her ability to merge sport and cinema was unprecedented, making her a global cultural phenomenon. Despite her fame and fortune, Henie remained connected to her Norwegian roots. She maintained strong ties to family and country, often returning to Norway for national celebrations and sporting events. She used her prominence to support figure skating in Norway and to encourage young athletes, understanding that her success could inspire future generations. Henie's career also coincided with significant historical events. She performed and toured extensively during the tumultuous years leading up to and during World War II. Her status as a Norwegian and international celebrity allowed her to navigate complex political environments, maintain her career, and continue to bring entertainment to audiences worldwide, even in uncertain times. After retiring from competitive skating, Henie continued to perform professionally, opening her own ice shows and managing tours that featured young skaters she mentored. Her productions set the standard for professional figure skating shows, combining choreography, costume design, and theatrical staging in ways that remain influential today. In her later years, Henie turned to business and fashion, leveraging her fame to establish endorsements, clothing lines, and promotional ventures. She lived primarily in the United States, but maintained residences in Europe, traveling frequently. Despite her glamorous public image, she was known privately as disciplined, intelligent, and deeply committed to her craft. Sonja Henie passed away on October 12, 1969, at the age of 57 in Oslo, Norway. Her legacy is enduring, encompassing both competitive excellence and cultural transformation. She remains the only figure skater to have won 3 Olympic gold medals, 10 world championships, and 6 European championships. Beyond these achievements, she transformed the sport itself, blending athleticism with artistry and popularizing figure skating worldwide. Henie's impact continues to be felt in modern figure skating. Her innovations in costume design, choreography, and performance style laid the foundation for contemporary competitive routines and professional ice shows. She proved that figure skating could be both a sport and a form of theatrical entertainment, inspiring athletes, performers, and audiences for generations. Sonja Henie's life exemplifies the convergence of talent, dedication, and vision. From a young girl practicing on frozen Norwegian ponds to a global superstar, she demonstrated that success requires not only skill but imagination, perseverance, and the courage to innovate. Her story remains one of the most remarkable in sports history, bridging the worlds of athletics, entertainment, and cultural influence, leaving a legacy that continues to shape figure skating today.